Bimbo Omolowo has everything: a flourishing business empire, wealth beyond measures, and a loving husband named Femi. But there was one thing missing: time. Time for her marriage, for Femi, and for the love they have once shared. Her days were consumed with work, and Femi, despite being patient, was growing more and more lonely. Femi often tried to talk to Bimbo about it, but she was always too busy. Bimbo, you are always out there chasing your dreams, but I felt like I am losing you, he said, his voice thick with frustrations. But Bimbo, always driven by her career, she couldn't stop now. Her businesses depends on her, and she has a big plan for her future. One day, after yet another argument, Bimbo thought of a solution. She remembered hearing about a humorous robot designed to keep people company and take care of things around the house. Maybe this robot could help ease the loneliness Femi, her husband, is feeling. After much thought, Bimbo bought a beautiful female humorous robot. She named her Ronke. Bimbo, determined to make things right, explained, "I know it is not the same, but Ronke can keep you company when I'm not around." "A robot?" Femi asked, not believing what Bimbo has just said. "Bimbo, are you asking me to replace you with a machine? With a robot? I just want you to have someone. Femi, you deserve to be happy, even if I can't always be around you. Can't you get a house girl or someone from your village?" "Why robot?" Femi asked. Femi, still skeptical, reluctantly agreed. Ronke moved in. Ronke was more than just a machine. She could cook, clean, and even engage in deep conversation, doing all the things Bimbo couldn't find time for with her husband. Ronke the robot would prepare Femi's favorite meal, chat with him, and keep him company during those long empty evenings without Bimbo at home. At first, Femi did not like the idea of Ronke the robot taking care of him and doing the house chores. Femi could not believe that Bimbo went through with her plan of getting a robot instead of a woman being. Instead of getting a house girl or a woman being to stay at home, she went for a robot. He could not shake the thought of her being a machine. No matter how lifeless she seems, he doesn't like her. But Ronke, always kind and attentive, did not give up. Day by day, she took care of everything: cooking meals, cleaning, and even making Femi laugh with a quiet sense of humor. Slowly, Femi began to appreciate her presence. He found himself confiding in her, sharing things he couldn't tell anyone in years. Ronke never judged, never complained. She just listened. As time went on, Femi started enjoying Ronke's company more than he could explain. She filled the gap Bimbo has left in Femi's life. Femi found comfort in the robot's consistency. He was no longer alone, nor lonely in the house, and her presence brought a sense of peace. Meanwhile, Bimbo continued with her business, going on trips and attending meetings. One evening, Bimbo returned home earlier than usual. She walked into the living room and found Femi and Ronke sitting together, laughing over a meal that Ronke has just cooked. But as she saw how close Femi and Ronke has become, something shifted in her heart. For the first time, Bimbo felt a pang of jealousy. She has not expected it. But watch Femi laughing with Ronke. Seeing how comfortable he has become makes her realize that something important was slipping away from her. Femi looked happy, content, and Bimbo's heart sank. It hit her so hard. She has been neglecting her marriage, and now Femi was finding the companionship with the robots so interesting and loving. That night, Bimbo sat down with Femi. "I am sorry," she said softly. "I have never meant to push you away. I have been so wrapped up in my work that I did not see what was happening." Femi smiled gently. "I understand, Bimbo, but I need you too. Ronke has been amazing, but she is not you." Realizing how much she has taken Femi for granted, Bimbo made a decision. From then on, she started balancing her time better. She began to make meals for Femi, planning their weekends together, and giving him the attention he has been asking for. Though Ronke remained a part of their lives, Bimbo knew that no machine would replace the love and connection that only a woman relation could offer. Slowly, Femi and Bimbo found their way back to each other. They did not abandon Ronke, but the bond between husband and wife grew stronger as Bimbo tried to take her marriage serious. Together, they learned that relationship requires effort, time, and a balance between work and love. But despite the improvements, something was still wrong. They have talked for years about having children, but Bimbo's work always seems to come first, leaving little time to start a family. Femi, though patient, couldn't help but wonder if he could even see the day when he and Bimbo would have children of their own. One day, after much discussion, Bimbo came to Femi with an idea that took him by surprise. "Femi," she said softly, "I think it is time for us to have children of our own. But I know my schedule won't allow me to carry the pregnancy like I should, so I have another plan." Femi, unsure of what she meant, looked at her curiously. "What plan?" Bimbo paused, then explained. "Ronke will carry our child for 9 months. I have read about the advanced robotics, and with all the technology available now, it is possible for a robot to carry a pregnancy. We can use the artificial womb to help Ronke bear our children. It might sound strange, but it is the only way I can still be involved without completely abandoning my work." Femi was taken aback. It sounded like something out of scientific movies, but he trusted Bimbo's judgment. If this was the only way they could have a family, he was willing to consider it. After all, Ronke has already become a trusted companion, and this was a new idea. Ronke has already become a trusted companion, and this new idea wasn't so far from the futuristic world that Bimbo has created. Months later, with help of cutting-edge technology, Ronke and the humorous robot was implanted with embryo, and the pregnancy began. It was not a traditional pregnancy, but the entire process was closely monitored by scientists and doctors to ensure everything went smoothly. Ronke, despite being a machine, carried the pregnancy to term, and in due time, she gave birth to twins, a healthy baby boy and a girl. The birth was a joyous occasion for both Bimbo and Femi. They marveled at their new children, whom though born in a way no one ever imagined, were their own flesh and blood. Ronke the robot stood by their side, a silent but essential part of their marriage journey. Ronke had carried their children, cared for them in their early months, gave them food, washed their clothes, and took their baths for them. Ronke the robot was a perfect companion, blending technology and humanity in a way that makes life easier. Bimbo, who had once been consumed by her career, now found herself connected. At this point, if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for subscribing, and let's continue. Bimbo went to different seminars teaching women how to take care of themselves before and after birth. She speaks mostly about women who want children of their own blood but prefer not to go through the physical stage of pregnancy. She shares several options that exist today to have children without going through the traditional pregnancy. 1. Considering surrogacy. Surrogacy involves a surrogate mother carrying a baby conceived via IVF using this intended mother egg. Surrogacy involves a surrogate mother carrying a baby conceived via IVF using the intended mother's egg and the father's sperm or donor genetics. Legal consideration. Surrogacy laws are varies worldwide. It is important to consult legal experts to ensure agreements are clear and ethical. Benefit. The child will have a genetics connection to one or both parents, and the mother avoids the physical and emotional challenge of pregnancy. At this point, if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe. 3. Use of IVF and fertility preservation. What it entails. If you don't want to carry any pregnancy now, but wish to have a genetic child later, freezing eggs or embryo is an option. This also applies if surrogacy or artificial wombs are being considered in the future. Benefits. Fertility preservation allows for flexibility and control over reproductive timing. Address emotional and ethical concern. This is talking to professionals, consulting with fertility specialists. Also, discuss with your partner. Ensure you and your partner are on the same page about the process, rules, and the expectations. 5. Preparing for societal and cultural reactions. Depending on your community, unconventional methods like surrogacy or artificial womb might face stigma. Be ready to educate others about your choice if needed. 6. Adoption. How it works. Providing a permanent home to a child in need through legal procedures. 7. Co-parenting. How it works. It's where two people agree to have a child together and sharing parenting responsibilities without necessarily being in a romantic relationship. 8. Fertility treatments. Fertility treatment options. Hormonal therapy, boost ovulation. IUI, place sperm directly into the uterus. ICSI, directly injecting a single sperm into an egg during IVF. ICSI, directly injecting a single sperm into an egg during IVF. Embryo adoption. Frozen embryos from other IVF patients are donated to couples or individuals who wish to have children. Benefits. Allows parents to experience pregnancy and childbirth. Cloning or genetic engineering experimental. How it works. Advanced technology could create genetic replicas or use genetic modifications to create children in the nearest future. And who is this for? This remains experimental and ethically debated. Fostering. How it works. Temporarily caring for children in need through a foster care system. Some foster arrangements can lead to adoptions. Benefits. Provides a chance to parent while supporting children in need. The last one is hybrid parenting with technology. How it works. It's combining advanced robotics, e.g., womanrious caregivers, with alternative method of childbearing as seen in the story above. Each method provides a unique pathways to parenthood and comes with its emotional, financial, and societal implications. Here we come to the end of this story and this lecture. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe and share this video to your families and friends, especially to women that really are in need of children. Subscribe, like, thumbs up, and share. Hoping to see you in my next video. Catch ya.